Anna Duggar has been the subject of rumors and conjecture for a number of years, with many people wondering whether or not she would end her marriage to Josh Duggar. Ever since Josh was arrested in 2021 on allegations of child pornography, many people have been curious about whether or not Anna will begin a relationship with him. In spite of the intense scrutiny from the public, she continues to be steadfast in her commitment to her marriage, and as of February 2025, there has been no verified application for divorce. Anna Duggar, who is married to Josh Duggar, a former reality TV star, has done a significant amount of withdrawing from the public eye since her husband was sentenced to prison. Josh was found guilty in December 2021 and is now serving a sentence of 12.5 years in federal prison. Josh became famous as a result of the television show 19 Kids and Counting, which airs on TLC. A significant controversy was caused by his conviction, which resulted in the discontinuation of the reality television program that the Duggar family had been producing and considerable criticism of the family's conservative ideals. Anna Duggar has not made any public statements indicating that she intends to terminate her marriage to her husband, despite the circumstances. The last time anybody saw her in public was in December of 2024, and she was still wearing her wedding ring, which served to further demonstrate her dedication to the marriage. There has been persistent speculation over the possibility of a divorce, which has been exacerbated by allegations that some members of Anna's family have urged her to distance herself from Josh. It has been brought to the attention of people who are close to her that her actions are heavily impacted by the deeply held religious views that she has. Anna was brought up in a Christian community that is quite conservative and considers marriage as a commitment that lasts a lifetime. This setting discourages divorce unless it is caused by really unusual circumstances. Anna is said to regard marriage to be a holy pledge before God, according to those who are acquainted with her views. According to Wilderness to Wild, divorce is considered a last choice in many fundamentalist Christian groups, and it is often opposed even in situations when there are major problems in the marriage. In the event that Anna were to file for divorce, she would be required to contend with a number of complicated concerns, including the custody of her children and her ability to provide for herself financially. Due to the fact that Josh is now doing time in prison, it is quite probable that Anna will be granted primary custody of the couple's 7 children. However, since she has few sources of income, one of the most important considerations in any separation agreement would be the provision of financial assistance. According to the records of the Federal Bureau of Prisons, Josh Duggar is presently serving his term in the Federal Correctional Institution Seawald, which is located in the state of Texas. It is estimated that he will not be eligible for release until about the year 2032, which would make any future divorce processes considerably more problematic. The support that Anna has gotten from her extended family has been inconclusive. At the same time as some members of the Duggar family have publicly distanced themselves from Josh, others have continued to show their support for him. There are reports that indicate that Anna has depended on the help of the Duggar family, namely Michelle Duggar, Josh's mother, for both financial and emotional aid. It was a birthday to remember for Cooper DeJean, who made an unforgettable pick 6 in the Super Bowl. There is still a gap in public opinion. Anna's decision to support Josh has been met with criticism from a number of people, who argue that she ought to put her own health and the health of her children first. Others have compassion for her, since they are aware of the significant social and religious constraints that she is subjected to. At this point in time, Anna Duggar has not embarked on any legal actions to end her relationship with Josh. The fact of the matter is that she continues to support her husband in spite of the legal issues that he is facing, regardless of whether she is steadfast in her commitment to her marriage for reasons related to her religion, her financial situation, or her own personal decision. For those who are seeking assistance who are suffering domestic or emotional violence in a relationship, the National Domestic Violence Hotline offers resources and support. National Domestic Violence Hotline. Also, those who are contemplating divorce have the opportunity to locate legal counsel by using the legal aid directory maintained by the United States government, usa.gov legal aid. Although it is certain that speculations about Anna's future will continue to circulate, the facts remain unambiguous. She has not submitted a petition for divorce, and for the time being, she continues to be dedicated to her marriage to Josh Duggar. Anna Duggar, who is seen on the reality television series 19 Kids and Counting, has been the subject of intense scrutiny from the general public as a result of the legal issues that her husband Josh Duggar is facing. Anna has stayed loyal in her marriage, despite the extensive speculation and rumors that have been circulating regarding the possibility of a divorce. The purpose of this essay is to investigate the facts that surround these stories and to investigate Anna's perspectives on marriage, which were formed by her upbringing in a conservative Christian environment. Following Josh Duggar's conviction on child pornography charges, which resulted in a sentence of 12 years in federal prison, the public's interest in Anna's marital status increased to a greater extent. Many people thought that Anna might seek a divorce in order to protect herself and her 7 children, given the magnitude of his actions and the media publicity that surrounded them. However, as of this moment, Anna has not put in a divorce petition, and she is still providing financial assistance to her husband. The conservative Christian views that Anna holds are inextricably linked to her unwavering dedication to her marriage. Having been brought up in a home that adhered to traditional values, she was instructed that marriage is a covenant with God that lasts a lifetime. She was also taught the significance of being an obedient wife and a loving mother. Marriage is a commitment that cannot be broken, regardless of the difficulties that may arise, according to these beliefs. In my heart, when I got married, I vowed to God first and then to Joshua, for better or for worse. Till death do we part. Anna said this in an interview that took place in 2015. She was reflecting on her marital vows while she was being interviewed. This statement exemplifies her conviction that a marriage should be a long-lasting commitment, especially in the face of challenges. It is possible that Anna's unyielding posture might be ascribed to the teachings of her religion, which call for forgiveness and endurance in the context of sexual relationships. Getting a divorce is something that is often discouraged, and people are urged to work through problems in their marriages with patience and prayer. Anna has made the choice to support Josh in spite of his misdeeds, and this viewpoint has played a role in her decision. Support and criticism have been expressed in response to Anna's decision to continue her relationship with Josh. There are others who respect her steadfastness in the face of public criticism, as well as her commitment to the vows she made to her husband. A number of people have voiced their worry for her health and have questioned the effect that her choice would have on her children. On websites such as Reddit, discussions are taking place that show the divergent perspectives on Anna's predicament. These discussions include disputes regarding the impacts of her upbringing and the demands that her community is putting on her. In addition to her religious convictions, Anna's choice to remain married may also be influenced by a number of practical considerations. There is a possibility that Anna may have difficulty providing for her big family on her own if she does not get a college degree or other vocational training. In addition, if she were to leave the marriage, she would be removing herself from the support system that the Duggar family and their community provide for them. Despite the fact that speculations about Anna Duggar's marital future continue to surface, the facts show that she is still dedicated to her spouse, Josh. She places a strong emphasis on lifetime commitment and endurance in her marital philosophy, which is heavily inspired by her religion and her family. Anna is now not in the process of taking any formal steps toward divorce. Instead, she has chosen to maintain the vows that she took, despite the considerable hardships that she is currently facing. A variety of services and support are made available by the National Domestic Violence Hotline to those who are seeking assistance and who are suffering emotional or domestic violence in a relationship. The Legal Assistance Directory maintained by the United States government is another resource that may be used by persons who are contemplating dissolving their marriage.